What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, it's a little bit different of an opening here just due to the time constraints that we had the other night. But about a week ago, Wade, Perry, and I all went out and hunted a local-ish tournament for us on the coyote side of things. And honestly, the night kind of just got to rolling. It was a remote check-in tournament. We took that initial remote check-in and immediately started hunting. So you're gonna jump right into this hunt for us. This first set, we'd called like 8 blanks before we finally figured out what they wanted, and we set up on the spot. We changed our calling sequence on here. This first coyote responds in like the first, he barked back at us and called back or howled back at us down in the ditch or just beyond the ditch, and he was there within probably 2-ish minutes. So I don't have any pre-record on this one. By this point, like I said, we're 8 blanks into this. I'm trying to hold back some of my internal storage so that way I can capture the rest of the hunts for y'all. And but yeah, so he shows up like at that 2-minute mark, and you guys will see what happens from there. Stop it.
I didn't shoot either.
So after killing that first coyote, a couple minutes in the stand, you'll see clear across the ditch. We catch a new heat signature. It's running right at us. This is 5 minutes after we killed that first coyote, and it's on a full charge right at us.
You see it coming down, Matt? I mean, it's running right at us.
Yeah, I see it. I'll let you guys just piss pound this one too. I had my finger on the trigger and I watched its chest just implode. I was like, that's probably dead.
So it ends up taking about 3 or 4 minutes for this coyote to reach us. And then Wade says he can see it out here on the road to my left.
What's that? Straight down or what?
Show 'em
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, kill it. Nice shot, Wade.
Pretty sure it's a coyote, yeah.
It's a coyote. It's a coyote. 100% it's a coyote.
We're gonna check it, please.
What's that?
I think there was 2 because when you shot, there was a flash in the grass.
I know that was a bird.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I saw it flat go.
Man,
Small mill.
yeah, decent cow. I was like on the trigger and I told you guys to shoot. And like, I was ready. I was like, I think I woofed him the last time pretty loud, you know, because he wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
And I just watched his chest just implode. I was like, show your face, Christian. It's 11-12. Wade, Perry, team 23. Coyote number 1.
So for those of you guys that have never hunted a coyote tournament before, this is pretty typical standard practice. So just kind of show you how this particular tournament does it. But some of them will have you put their tongue out a particular direction before taping their mouth shut. This one wanted electrical tape or duct tape, and then as you can see there, what they call a flop test or a shake test, basically showing that it is a fresh kill. Then you're going to go ahead and put your team number on there, which ours was number 23, the number of coyote that it was. This was the first one of the night, and then the time of harvest on it. So this basically just shows, and then it's all got to be recorded. And then you saw at the beginning there, we had to show all of our team's faces, our team members' faces as well, to prove that you're all there and present and hunting together. Also a rule of this tournament. So you'll see we'll just keep doing this through all of the coyotes we harvested that night, and that way it keeps some integrity into the tournament side of things. And when you place, they go view all of your videos to make sure that you're good to go. Also, if you heard in that last voiceover the word retreat being used, that was a code word that was being used by the tournament on this particular night. They'll also throw those in there for, again, integrity side of things to make sure that these aren't previous kills, that they were done that night. You don't get that code word until check-in.
Come alive and open that mouth.
Yeah, it's gonna get me. Tape on there.
23.
Number 2. Coyote number 2.
Number 2.
And then 11:15.
They're not over very far.
So I think with the audio here, it's going to be a little tough for you guys to hear this, but we put out some female single howls. We get an answer from it immediately. So then I'm going to fast forward this here for you. It's about a 2-minute lapse approximately. And Perry's given us ranges to the hard corner of that road. It's about 190 yards. I keep scanning and take a look at it here. And then when it slows back down, Perry, I can actually see them coming. And that's when he tells us where to look.
Oh, yep, 2 of them screaming.
So this is the first time we've hunted this farm, and you're gonna see this first coyote do something a little goofy. They split, the one goes to the left. This one jumps into this old feed lot or split barn and then comes over to the corner, and Perry and I are on this one trying to get Wade's to stop. Wade's is behind a cedar tree, so we can't get this figured out. And then you're gonna see this first one kind of gets a little nervous, starts to take off. Wade shoots and kills his, and then it gets a little western.
I think I'm out. Yep.
Did you get the one? Yeah. Okay.
Get out.
You can see so good.
On the other side. I think ours ran, Perry, I think ours ran into here, and it was pissing in that corner over there.
It was right here somewhere.
Yeah, you can see the... So just a little side note in there, your TV or your phone or however you watch YouTube did not just screw up. There's a yellow hue put onto this, or yellow filter put onto this footage just because of the blood and whatnot that's involved. YouTube's not a big fan of it. I don't need a strike on the channel, so this is the easiest way to get around it and still give you guys some integrity of the footage and the colors that are involved. But you'll see pretty much anything that has any sort of a red or anything outside of a yellow hue is going to come off a little different colored. Wade, look at me. Harry. Christian.
Let's coyote number 3. Number 3. You know what time it is? Yeah, I'll show the timestamp. 12:11. Number 3. 12:11. 12:11. Okay.
No, he's got it. Might want to put another one in him.
Female, isn't it? Dude, we could probably go back up there and call again.
No, that's what we should do. Shut up. You're running away from me.
Exit, maybe?
Just grab it. We'll do the deal up there.
Yep.
Test number 4, shake test, retreat.
Both of you look up at me real quick. Wade, Perry, Christian.
Timestamp. 108. Number 23, number 4, and 108.
So this next coyote you're about to see happened really fast. He answered the initial howls. We challenged him back, started into prey distress, and he was there within a minute or so.
Number 5, team 23. Shake test.
Perry, look up at me. Perry, Wade, Christian.
I'll get my phone.
I think it's like 405, 406. 406.
406. Yep, that'll work.
So 2 sets later, this is one of our longer sets of the night. We were about 14 minutes into this when this head pops up out of this wetlands grass. And while I was checking it out, all of a sudden you'll see what happens here.
That other one was one too.
Retreat. Number 6. Shake test. Oh, blood.
Perry,
Team 23
Wade,
is
Christian.
501.
Yep. It's a male.
Right, very good.
It's number 6.
Number 6, yeah. Right, 23, a little bigger there. Just put it big somewhere.
Alright.
501. That'll work.
Right behind you. Last stand, Perry.
It's retreat 727. Be the 7th coyote for team 23. Oh, shaky.
Perry, Wade, Christian.
And now we're going to get on the road. Yes. All right. Number 7.
What time is it?
7:27. Beautiful.
Here, show me the writing on that one real quick. There you go. 7 coyotes. Bobcat.
So after killing that late coyote, we have to get on the road. We've got an hour drive to our check-in. We'll make a quick pit stop for some energy drinks and some food at Casey's, and we get there about 8:35 or so and start checking in our coyotes. And this is a coyote-only tournament, so the cat doesn't really do us any good, but at the same time, we weren't going to pass up an opportunity at a cat earlier in the night.
Thanks for coming and coming out through the night. It's going to be a pretty good turnout. Small coyote was team 27. What is weight? What is weight, Justin?
About 18.78.
Big coyote was team 3.
37.34.
Thank you, guys. Fourth place, team 23. Thanks, guys. Third place, team 9. Thank you. Second place, team 5. You had 10. In first place with 12 dogs was team number 2.
12, 10, 7.
Good job, boys.
Like I said, thanks again, guys.
So as you guys heard there, we ended up in 4th place. We were tied for 3rd with 7 coyotes. The other team actually beat us out in the tiebreaker, which is overall weight by 12 pounds. So overall, we had a great time. We hunted hard. We finally figured out what they wanted. We enjoyed ourselves, and we can't wait to compete in another tournament here soon.